What is up, everyone? Welcome back to more of Slay the Princess. In the previous recording session, I did a full run-through, did my own full playthrough of it, start to finish, technically beat the game. But there's a lot more to see in this game. There's so much more to see in this game, and I realized this once I looked at my achievements on Steam, right after I had finished recording. Because I unlocked like 20 different achievements just in that run alone, and then I look at the total count and there's like 140. So there's still so much more to see in this game. So much more to see. Because that's the thing, when I looked at like the vessels, clearly there's a lot more vessels to see. But then with each vessel, there's also various achievements tied to them. Like, I unlocked the Fury, right? But like, there's an achievement for unlocking the Fury, for actually seeing it. But then there's also an achievement for bringing the Fury specifically to, the shifting mound. But then I also got another achievement because specifically with the Fury, I walked out of the basement together with her, right? So there's so many various ways. So there's just a lot of different ways this can go. And that's very interesting. I'm very excited to see all the various ways it can go. I don't know if I'll do like everything in videos. Like, I do want to get all the achievements and just see everything this game has to offer. It's definitely one of those games where I'm like, I enjoy it so much, I want to see everything y'all packed into this game. I really do. But for sure, I'm gonna show like every vessel. I'm at least gonna try to get to every vessel, in videos. I haven't pulled up a guide just yet. I definitely will at some point. All right, if you've been here long enough, I'll eventually turn to a guide. But there are a few things I want to try first. So obviously the first vessel I ever found was the Adversary. And when I found her, I chose not to fight back, right? So I'm curious, I want to try and see what happens if I actually fight back. Right? If I go down there and she's like, let's rumble, big boy. Come on, throw your hands up. Pull that knife out. Let's fucking go. Let's do this. I'm very curious to see what happens if I actually do fight back. Does it still lead me to the Fury, or does it lead me to one of the other options? Another thing I want to see is the Stranger. Technically, I unlocked the Stranger, but as you can see, I have no CGs because I didn't actually interact with the Stranger. Because I was doing my run where I just did not do anything, refused to do anything. So I do want to actually interact with the Stranger and see where the story leads from there. Another thing I want to try too, since I know that essentially ignoring her for a chapter does do something, has an impact. I'm very curious to see what happens. See what happens if you actually interact with her in the first chapter, but then choose to ignore her in the second chapter. What kind of impact would that have? So like, what I want to try is I want to go for the damsel, right? In the first chapter, be very kind, be like, yes, I'm here to save you, my queen. I'm here to be, big supportive, big man hero, right? But then the next chapter, just completely ignore her. Does that bring us back to the Stranger, or does that lead us somewhere else? Very curious. Those are the three things I for sure want to try on my own. Like, maybe after that is when I'll probably turn to a guide, but those are the three things I want to try first and foremost on my own. So without further ado, continue? Oh, this is just the credits. Okay. I was like, continue? I thought I already finished. No, it's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna jump into a new game. I'm gonna get to the Adversary, and then I'm gonna, see where we go from there. Alright, so I'm back at the Adversary. We're gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Now we're gonna give her what she wants. She wants a good fight. We're gonna give her a good fight. We're gonna throw hands.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her fierce voice.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Good.
Yep, this isn't what she sounded
Sounds
like.
my
Skip
kind
ahead.
of princess.
You brought your little knife too, yes.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
I'm not saying I'm not here to fight. That's there with I'm not.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Just because it bothers you, we take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy.
I know. You and the princess have been talking about it. You don't have to be so snarky.
Nah, throw hands.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
So not put up a fight.
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
I want to give her a good fight. Nah, she's trying to bait us. She's trying to bait us. She's like, ah, you big pussy. Like, nah, I'm not big pussy.
You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower
Just
her.
toughen up. Yeah,
She's
bud.
throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
So true,
Did you
bestie.
think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
Oh, hello, princess.
How disappointing.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark.
And you die. The Eye of the Needle. The Eye of the Needle?
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner?
No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room. If
if we're going to survive.
Oh.
Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included. Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
Fair play. Seems like all our answers in the cabin. We might as well see this through. Yeah.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament. No last advice for us? No words of warning? From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind.
Ah, come on.
I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us, something to chase.
Let's go.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there. Take it.
Yeah, let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement. All we see is a damned mirror. This really is just like last time. It smells of nothing, yet it's still there. You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. Why am I not surprised? It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters. Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face.
Oh.
There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Goad her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
If you want a fight, how about you come and get one?
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Those chains were nothing to her last time.
So true.
There'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over. Fine by me.
But
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone.
So what, we're gonna goad her and then
foot by
try to
rolling
fucking
foot.
climb up a goddamn
But
rock
soon,
wall?
There is solid ground beneath you. Remember every crack and crevice. We'll need to be faster than her.
That is the plan, huh?
Turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling! Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not.
So true.
Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run.
I really don't like the sound of this.
It's the only way we live.
I mean, he's got a point. Like, we're in a tunnel right now.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
We can always fight when we're done. If you want a good fight, if you really want to see me at my best, we need somewhere with more space.
The princess scoffs.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you? You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting. I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Run.
Run.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance. As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face.
Yeah, I
with
kind
her
of figured.
fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
We have to memorize all the footholds, but she just fucking digs into that shit.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Good.
Good.
You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same? Little bird, where do you think you're going?
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there.
And we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You glance back at the cabin
God
as the
damn,
princess,
she big.
singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Oh, I see. That's why the space has gotten smaller and smaller, because that's all she can think about. That's all that can fit in her mind. There's no space for anything else.
Do it. Be swift. Strike true. Be where she's not. Let your body move you.
You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
No words, no hesitation. We're going for it.
Charging me head on. Brave and foolish.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash.
That's where you're both wrong. Left, now.
As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly.
Strike.
Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again.
Right.
You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh. It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you manage to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned.
Even the narrator, like, oh, shit. Wasn't expecting that.
We're actually gonna pull this off, aren't we?
Don't get
Just
cocky
might.
yet. Don't get
Don't
cocky
let
yet.
it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More! Keep going! We can't stop now! You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground. Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've outplayed me, haven't you? Something feels wrong. Something.
And?
Okay, yep.
Then what happens?
And then the hands. Yup. This thing, we can also apparently destroy our body. We can attack the entity. These are options I never considered before. But given like what we've done with the adversary thus far, kind of makes sense that we should attack, you know?
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Interesting. So what happens if I destroy myself? One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Okay. So attacking her and attacking yourself does nothing. I just wanted to try. So I know there's a way to specifically bring the adversary to her. I'm not entirely sure how you go about that. Maybe that involves getting to the stranger first, but like I know there's a way, because I know specifically there's achievements for bringing specific vessels to her, right? And one of them is for the adversary. I'm pretty sure I remember that correctly. But the adversary is who I first encounter in that first chapter. Well, no, technically it'd be in the second chapter. I wonder if that has something to do with the stranger. So that's what we're gonna go for now.
A warning. Before you go any, she will
She'll
lie.
lie,
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind. The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors,
Oh, shit.
all projected across what's almost
Oh,
the
shit.
same space. But it's all
Oh, that's
shifted.
trippy as hell,
An
dude.
inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine. The blade is your implement. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
True.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. You can't just say that.
You
Why
can't just
everything here is
say
so
that.
wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through
Oh.
your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
Am I?
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
True.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready,
We're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Blade.
You take the blade from the... Okay, fine, you took the knife. But then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice. Great. You keep your grip the way it is. Your task awaits.
Mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
What are you talking about?
It's a mirror.
You reach forward and rub, but there was, and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Could throw the blade out the window. Kinda tempted to throw the blade out the window, but I'm gonna enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Oh,
revealing
good.
a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once.
Oh god.
An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is her
Probably
voice.
doing it a favor.
A disquieting collage of tone and personality drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
That's crazy.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Take the harsh stairs to the left, take the center stairs, take the soft stairs to the right. Interesting. Let's go center.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else.
Yeah, I see you.
And so you take one careful, focused step after another. 1 foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down. Or up.
Oh, god damn it.
But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Okay, that definitely looks like the setup for the adversary, though, looking at the actual cabin setup.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as
Can I help you?
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And, why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember.
He's just being an ass.
So I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
True. What's your name?
Princess. You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. Where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
Can we put her back?
Have you been here before? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling you.
Yeah, let him
Yeah,
stay.
we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left. Until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
There's more of you now.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago. Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do, all chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going.
Ah.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
Let's get nice and messy with it.
How would we even do that? Where would we start? You would always start by stabbing her. Which her? Any of them. I don't know about you, but I'm sure glad we took that knife with us. I can't believe someone suggested you toss it out the window. Can you imagine? I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Yeah. Okay, this seems to be like 3 options that are all highlighting at once. I mean, because there's 3 of her. I'm getting you out of here. I don't know. I can do all 3 at once. Is that what you're saying? Because there's 3 of them? I can try and free her, but also leave her, but also slay her?
Wait, that's not right. Go on. Take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. All at once you charge forward, knife gleaming to slay the princess just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
Yeah. That's the thing. I know this one. I know this one. I know this one. So if I remember correctly, this is the one where you leave her, where you're like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this. You can stay down here by yourself. I think this is what sets up for the adversary when they start throwing hands. And then, yeah, this is the damsel where you're like, well, that's where you free her with the knife.
But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart. I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
I'll do my best. Oh, there's the hands. There is the option to just wait here forever. What if we just wait here forever?
Then we will remain here as we are now, barely finished, damp, cavernous.
Because that's the thing. This whole thing with the stranger started from us choosing to wait. Let's wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Oh, nice. Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh, it just straight up crashes the game. Okay, I see you. It's like, okay, you want to wait forever? All right, wait forever, bud. And that's what she said, like, yo, when you're ready to return, I'll be here. Okay, now I see you. Now I see you. So then is there actually going to be like some unique dialogue? Where she's like, ah, I see you've returned. Damn, that's crazy.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Yeah, no, it just snaps right back to it. Because one thing I wanted to try is, what if we do the damsel, we set up for the damsel, but then ignore it, right? Another thing I want to try is, what if we set up for the damsel, but then go in with the full intention of slaying her, right? What does that create? Okay, so we're set up for the damsel now.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh. Okay, so that's just straight up not an option. You cannot interact with her and then choose to ignore her. You can only ignore her and then go to the stranger. Okay.
A warning.
Yeah, a warning. So I guess I'll commit to my other idea of, what if you do damsel, but then go in with the full intention of killing her.
The interior of the
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
I'm so sorry, Smitten. You're not gonna like what
Hopefully
happens
it doesn't
next.
put her on edge. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Approach the mirror.
Walk.
Wipe it clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against
To
the
the
cabinet.
basement.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. The door to the basement creaks open. Blade in hand, you run the princess down. Wait, no! You barbarian, what do you think you're doing?
Experimenting.
But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and press on. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as you approach.
Oh,
But she
I
does
feel bad.
absolutely nothing to stop you. Your blade pierces her heart, and she collapses pathetically to the ground.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
Oh.
No, my love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry, not you.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
And just like that, she's dead. And the world is saved.
Lady killer,
Thank you for
slay an
seeing this
innocent.
through. I know it must have been difficult. I feel sick. Sick? You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick.
Honestly, that does
I, for
feel
one,
really
am
bad.
absolutely distraught, grief-stricken, inconsolable. You'll get over it. You just saved everyone. Get over it? You smarmy ass. There's nothing in the world worth getting over it for. We might as well just end it all. You raise the blade, aiming the point directly towards your heart. Excuse me? You absolutely
Excuse
do
me.
not do that. Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves a minute, take a deep breath, and rash. The only rash decision we've made was running our cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
Yeah, that's what you want to say. Nah, I'm the one who makes the decisions, and I say no.
Exactly. You're not doing this. All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself, and you'll find that they are far more unstiflable. Haven't you? Haven't you all? I don't believe this. What? What don't you believe? You plunge the blade into your own heart and collapse to the floor. You can't be serious. Why are you helping him? I'm not. He just made it happen. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn.
That's right. You're all sorry. Everything goes dark.
And you die. Chapter 3, The Gray. Ooh. I figure something has to
You're on a
happen,
path
like
in the
when you're
woods,
very
you
aggressive,
horrid monster.
and then follow up with
Do you think
very,
just
or
because
very
we've
kind
returned
and
to
very
the woods
aggressive.
you've earned my forgiveness? Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath. She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead. We killed her. You killed her. And so I killed you. And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here. Oh, and I'm still here too. If you lot get to be blessed with seemingly eternal life, that must mean she's still there, waiting for us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse. I doubt it. I think I'm better at killing than you are. So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2? It's our 3rd. What gave it away? Your open discussions. I couldn't care less what he knows. Every second we stand around arguing in the woods is a second that I'm anxiously worrying about her. Take us to the cabin and take us there now. With each passing moment, our relationship may be damaged even further, though I fear the rift between us may already be permanent. And if it is permanent, then what? You'll kill us again? Oh, you just wait and see. My vengeance will echo the depths of my bereavement. Don't provoke him. I prefer if we didn't die again. I'm not fond of dying. Why not? You've already done it twice. It was unpleasant. It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant. I'll make you feel what I feel if it's the last thing I do. And mark my words, you won't like it when it happens. Oh. How exciting. Can I? Well, I'm not just going to try. I'm going to actually do it.
Fucking narrator.
I'm looking forward to it. Good. I am too.
can I talk now? Yes, I can. Great.
Jesus.
Now that you're listening, let me remind you that if you're here in the woods, it means that the princess is not dead, and that her very existence currently poses a direct threat to the entire world.
Whatever happens next, seems like all our answers are in the cabin.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, all right? Oh, we'll muck it up, all right.
Oh, we'll
get our happy ending, even if it damns each and every person who's ever lived. Whatever you do, don't let him influence a single decision. He's clearly lost it. I hate that I'm agreeing with him on anything, but I really don't like being at the whims of someone so unstable. It's stressful. Yes, having all those feelings isn't very productive, is it? But we're just passengers here. Why stress over something you can't control? You're saying that like stress is just something you can turn off. It is. It's easy. Whatever happens, happens. Are you even alive? What's the point of doing anything if you're not going to feel a single emotion? I don't know. I just exist. This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny.
The narrator just have to be like, guys, can we get back on track here, guys?
The interior of the cabin feels dry and brittle. Ancient dust-covered wooden beams hold up a crumbling ceiling like mummified ribs, each elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything here has been kept safe and dry and lifeless. But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the dusty wood of the far wall. Is that her? Our beloved. So she does live.
I don't know about that, bud.
Doesn't look very alive.
That's like a ghost.
Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room. The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. It's just that damn mirror again. Ah, yes, the mirror. So we can see the monster we've become. If it even lets us look before it vanishes too. The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it. Perhaps it's gone because an oh-so-deserved guilt has started to worm its way into each and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done. Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart. I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
Okay, we'll approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
The one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's still so hazy. We should try and clean it off. Yes. Trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way.
True.
It's time for all of you to see what we've become. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
Oh.
I see. We are too hideous for even a mirror to behold. We can only hope she might still see some good in us. No way left to go but down.
True.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an antique staircase lit by weak torchlight. The air here is so stale it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized, trapped for eons until your arrival.
Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air. As if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a physical reality. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadow. There she is again. My love. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
I'm sorry about last time. We good? Proceed down the stairs. We say nothing for now.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead.
No. What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, floating away transparently.
Like a ghost.
Whatever we saw was a ghost. Thought we were all on the same page. Do try to keep up. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even.
Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the
Death
table.
neutral.
We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything.
Yeah, I think she wants to set us on fire, bud.
But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
You came back. I missed you.
That angelic voice. I missed you too, my beloved.
You sure snapped back to your old self quick.
Yes. Seeing her
Yes.
dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart. I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
The torch falls from the princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
The skeletal wood of the basement, perfectly dry after uncountable years of desiccation, immediately catches fire.
Yup.
She's trying to kill us. A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
Rush for the blade.
As you rush up the stairs towards the princess, the entire cabin erupts into a raging inferno. You push through the flames, trying to ignore the choking hot air filling your lungs. You manage to reach her, your hand wrapping around the hilt of the blade. The metal is already blistering hot. Your hand sizzles as it melts on contact. You can't so much as pull away, your nerves seizing up as they're fried. The bones of your hand fusing in place around the weapon. The princess, smiling warmly as her skin bubbles away, places her hand on yours and clutches it to her chest. The pain is unbearable at first. Every inch of you screams as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles stiffening as they're cooked, your blood boiling in your
Yeah,
veins.
narrator, you can stop, bud. Fuck.
But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel much of anything. See? That wasn't so bad.
It was so bad.
But somehow, nothing is so much worse. You'll get used to it.
There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away.
Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop. Trust me.
The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels away, and then her muscle, until all you can see is her charring skull, locked in an eternal grin. It's very romantic, really.
Burn at the hands
We
of a
got
fated
our
spirit.
happy ending after all. We can die happy.
Bring the burned gray to her. Okay, so there's two different ways to go about the gray, huh? Because there was something like that, because like I brought the burned gray to her, but there's also another one where I noticed that when I did the razor last time, there was the razor full. So that, I don't know, the way that achievement is titled implies that there is a different form of razor I can bring to her. So the last thing I want to try on this run anyway, before I start looking at a guide and whatnot, is I know when I did the razor ending, right, I immediately rushed her, stabbed her, and then I went for the blade again, which gave her a chance to stab me back. What happens if I don't do that? What happens if I'm just like perfectly clean with each kill? At least that's what I'm going to try to do. See if that changes anything at all, or see if that just leads me down the razor path again. If so, then at the end of this, once we get to the actual like ending where we're facing the mound and whatnot, I still want to try and then slay the shifting mound. Just to try something new, you know? Alright, she's dead. Let's get out of here.
Exactly. It's over.
Don't check for a pulse. Don't reach for the blade. We're done.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone.
You did
Greater
kill
good or
someone.
not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Okay.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe
Right,
here.
because the narrator
This is good.
created them
Everyone is happy.
created
be
the
happy.
princess and the long quiet like in like this separate pocket away from like where people actually are, right? Something like that. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world. I'll just end with the, oh, okay.
I'm so glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for everyone.
I
Trust
showed up
me.
and did my job. All right, you know what? If the eternal void is what waits for me afterwards, all right.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring
It's
blur.
wonderful.
You've never been happier.
You're having a great time in this nothingness.
Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us
I'm
that we
happy.
are?
I did my job. I'm happy. Job well done. No, we're happy.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess.
No.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Yeah, we're happy.
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
Fuck you, I'm happy. I slayed the princess. I did my job. Zero hesitation. pure efficiency. Job well done.
The little voice's pleas fall on deaf ears.
I'm happy.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist.
Oh.
Happy. Forever.
Is this the quote-unquote good ending? Because I did notice that in the achievements. Specifically, like, there's an achievement you get after finishing a full run, where it's like, you completed the game, and then parentheses, it's like, doesn't count the good ending, and then there's an achievement just called the good ending. Is that what this is? Is that what I'm leading myself down anyway? Yep, good ending. You did it. You saved
You
everyone.
have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh, past the point of no return. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm not happy. And I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here, though you're probably not going to like it.
So, if I want to get the quote-unquote good ending, it's one of those things like with The Stranger, right? Where I can only ignore her the first time, I can't do it again. So since I've already started bringing her vessels, I can't just kill her and be done with it.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
And that's just gonna lead me to the witch again, isn't it?
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away
My
from
happiness.
you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
Oh, my
Do you
wonder.
not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
When using the blade, kill us, will we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
Yeah, and I was happy with that.
I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
I'm sure it will work,
That
but
little
I'm
voice
happy.
didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Yeah. Maybe you're right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate.
Hey, I was happy with it. Me personally. Fuck ass in my head said no, though.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Chapter 2, The Spectre. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods. And
Okay.
at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So we don't get the quote-unquote good ending if we've already done other runs. If we've already brought her other vessels. So if I do that right away at the very start of another run, does that then give me the quote-unquote good ending?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You trapped me here after I slew her the last time. I'm not gonna play along this time.
How unfortunate that the sole person capable of slaying the princess also seems to be somewhat insane. Oh well, as long as you get the job done, it doesn't matter what sort of mental state you're in. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine.
It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Alright. Let's go see the Spectre.
A warning. Before you go, she
She'll lie,
she
yeah.
won't be a problem.
She won't be.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implant. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement. What are you talking about?
Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your... There was a mirror, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it.
Alright, see what the
Clearly,
Spectre's
it's not
got in
even
store for
important
us.
enough to be... The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you,
that's cute,
followed
though.
by a mischievous skeletal grin.
I like her mischievous skeletal grin. That's cute.
And
Hi.
finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller.
Oh no.
The princess drifts across the room into
Fuck.
your orbit,
My
gently
finger slipped.
running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
What did you say? Hi, Killer. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went. Oh, you mean when I just showed up, killed you, and walked away?
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Slay the
Without a
princess.
moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say you could touch me. Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
I really have a choice. Slay the princess harder!
You swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade cuts through nothing.
No
She
hesitation.
disappears.
No questions. We're here to slay.
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment. She draws in close.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, Keller. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here, together. All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
Oh.
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens.
Are you sure about that?
We don't have a heart.
Something should have happened.
And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Stare at her in silence.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed, starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
True. Slay the princess.
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little, too late.
Heart ripper.
In her hand, you
There
realize
are worse
she clutches
ways
your
to
still
suffer than a
beating
broken heart.
It thumps unsettlingly.
Did we get her?
Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark.
And you die.
And you die.
Chapter 3, The Wraith. Okay. So yeah, I imagine either being
You're on a path
pacifistic
in the
or
wood.
aggressive leads you down two
Here we
different
go
paths.
again.
Off the deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Come on. Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer.
Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Okay, so you've already been here. Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy.
Well, were you happy? Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
Yes. And then she killed us.
Even though she was already dead. This is all fake.
Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
See, that's the thing. I was happy with it. I was happy.
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again.
I like that idea.
Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
We've killed her and been killed by her. Neither of those things have gone well for us. We're going to fall through this loop forever eventually. We're going to let her out. Might as well do it now. There's something else we haven't tried. Nah. Proceed to the cabin.
Continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't
Time to
long
get to
before you're
stabbing.
steps away from your
Welcome to the
destination.
stabbing cabin.
I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know
I haven't
what you need to
protested
do.
in the slightest.
The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack. The interior of the cabin is long
Oh,
and
no
dark,
blade, like
a
with the
single
grey.
narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others.
That's a fair point.
I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over.
True.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there. What else she's waiting for us right now? Just out of sight, on the other side of that glass. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and
All
frigid
around
coil
us, baby.
around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then it, she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. I thought maybe you'd see what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over. Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse. Well, maybe a lot worse. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Oh.
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
I say we let her do it. It's something different.
Where's my pristine blade?
Do we even have a choice?
You always have a choice.
Narrator, give me my pristine blade.
Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time.
Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade?
Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Look, Weaver, now I killed you, then you killed me. Water under the bridge, right? Everyone hurt you. I don't know how I got here. When possessing me against my will, make you no better than me. You don't have to be evil. You have to do this. Struggle.
You violently struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together. You can't shake free from her now.
It's so easy to make me squirm. But I won't be crueler than I have to be. I don't want to cause any more damage. It'll be hard enough for me to walk out of here on that broken ankle.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
When the fuck did I say that?
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon. So I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. So cramped in here. Like there's
So
some sort of
cramped in
growth
here.
trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. There's another option, you know. Don't help either of them. Flip the table. That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
To the abyss! The abyss!
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
The abyss!
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
I won't let you do that.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's just a step away.
Even if you throw yourself into the abyss, you still lose.
You throw everything you have against her
Exorcist
and manage
3.
for one brief moment
When
to
taken because
overpower
you're
the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Why do you hate me?
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall and fall. What an end. But at least it's ours. An empire of frigid nothing. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now? But I want to know what he thinks happens now. Oh? And why is that?
Oh, that's nice. Idiot.
He's gone. But
Terminal velocity ceases and you feel a something, a mass, a growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
The hands. I gotta think about what I want to do here. Because I'm curious. I don't know if it'll let me go back to the Spectre again, since I already brought it the Wraith. Right? Because that's the thing when I did my first run, right? I was going to try to do what eventually led me to the Gray. Right, because I did the Damsel first, but then I'm like, okay, what happens if I do, you know, save her and then kill her, which would lead me to the, I just said it, the grave. But when I went to try to save her again, it wouldn't let me, and that's what led me to the witch. So what do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? I think it might be time to break out the guide. I think it might be time. I think I've explored everything that like I really wanted to see, me personally. I think it's time though we go over and we bust out the guide and see where we can go from there.
A warning. She will lie.
She'll lie, cheat, blah 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 blah. We got an idea. I got an idea of what we're doing here.
The interior of the cabin is almost...
Yeah, we're gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from...
Enter the basement. Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Yes.
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay, is this just gonna lead me to the damsel again? Well, no. Because she's got a different vibe than the damsel. If there isn't a key?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. Is someone else here? You try the door. You're here.
Uh-huh. Turn to the
You
stairs.
make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Yeah.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that. Against your better judgment.
Okay, she's going
you place
damsel
the
mode
blade
again.
against the princess's arm. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you.
Okay, no.
Her fierce
She has the big
gaze
eyes, but
meeting
she's
your
not quite.
eye.
She's not quite damsel mode because she's got the fierce gaze.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
First
No,
door.
we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. As the princess approaches the bottom stair. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way.
Yeah, this one's a
before
bit
you
more
can commit.
cautious, right? Bit more like wary. Not quite as trusting as the actual like damsel would be, right?
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Okay, I can resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and
Thank
pries the
you.
blade from your rigid hands.
See, I like cautious, wary princess. I'm glad that was my first one, and I'm glad that's how I ended my first run, was going back to where it all began and walk away with, the cautious, wary princess. I like her.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Yep, the prisoner. That's what we were setting up for. Okay. So I did it right.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end you're here to slay her.
Proceed to the cabin. Let's not waste time.
A warning before you go any further.
Hit me with it.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I think I'm going to play it the same way. I'm going to take the blade with me, but not with the intent of using it to slay her, with the intent of, like, fighting back against it.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Oh, wink.
Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore
Wink.
this clown and focus on the princess.
Hell yeah, I love the skeptic. No, I didn't. Wink.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Yeah, take the blade.
You take the blade from the... Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
True. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall. What are you talking about?
Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward, but there was... And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Perhaps. Enter the basement.
The
Prisoner.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Are we not the first? You walk down the stairs
Oh,
and
goddamn.
lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you.
Okay,
the heavy collar
narrator,
around
I
her
see.
neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the
Both
metallic
wrists and
chorus
the neck,
as she adjusts
goddamn.
her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Oh, it's for us.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I agree.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
True.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Hi.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
The other chain on the wall. Who is it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Ooh.
Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous, but she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing. Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Fair enough.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons.
Fuck you, I wasn't asking you.
If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
Cool.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Okay. You gave me a quick and swift end last time when I tried to save you. Like, I'm a bit more trusting this time around, right? I tried to save you, and then you were like, oh, all right, well, I'll make things quick for you since you're, fighting this inner demon or whatever. So yeah, sure, you know what? Take it.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her.
Nah, fuck
remain
you. Give her the
rigidly in
knife.
Place.
Do you think this will work? Interesting that you're only having us remain in place. It's almost like there are very real limits to your power.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The world ends if we fail, right? Her killing us might not be our only failure state, if you catch my meaning.
I don't know where you're going with this. Could you explain? Yes, explain it.
Sure. I'm insinuating that we could kill ourselves. Ruin this whole thing.
You wouldn't.
I'm not afraid of dying. Are you?
A little. You
A
got your
little.
point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
No problem.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat.
Oh.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
All right, you go, girl.
No.
No, don't look away. Don't look
Her
away.
eyes stare
I
forward,
should have looked away.
unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck. I'll be
Yikes.
damned. She's actually doing your job for you.
I'll be
She
damned.
do that.
Huh. So that's her play.
Killing herself?
She isn't dead yet.
Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor.
God damn,
completely
narrator, you're
free.
fucking good at your job.
It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Huh. So I guess that's it. What a way to go.
Oh god.
But she is gone.
That's
Isn't
just
she?
genuinely shit, like chills up my spine. Fuck, dude.
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
True.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Take the princess with you.
Ugh.
Fine. You pick up the princess's
my
severed
homie.
head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin. Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved. She didn't. She's dead.
But what if she's not?
Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Come
You
with
open
me,
the
princess.
cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is...
Yeah, it's
Wait, no, that's not right.
not the nothingness, is it?
Well played.
Talking heads, free a prisoner, nice.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already
Over? Is he gone?
Yep.
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
See, I got you. You helped me out the first time by taking me out. I helped you out the second time by, kind of taking you out, you know what I'm saying?
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
And there's the hands. I mean, thus far, this whole time I've been about, taking it out. I think it's time we, take it out.
Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever.
Oh?
But you found me, and we chose to trust each other for no reason than the sake of believing in something that wasn't us. Shared skepticism blossomed into freedom, but we needed to walk a path together to bloom. Would you stop our journey now that you've seen its beginning? What of those in the worlds beyond? Would you erase their paths to stop them from going astray?
Mayhaps. Reject her at every possibility? So you appeal to your share of humanity is how I got to where I was last time. I feel like all of these will lead to different points. I feel like we just reject her outright, though.
But violence has defined the flow of everything between us. Do not deny what we are.
If we're actually going to kill her, we need to deny everything she is. I feel like that feels right. Ah, hello. Oh, Wraith, what's up? Yeah, he sure did.
Agency requires action, and action requires endless tapestry of events. In your final moments, would you remove action itself from reality?
Mayhaps. Oh shit, I get a unique dialogue option here? Let's go. First time we met, I executed you without a second thought, and at the end of my confrontation with your spirit, I hurled you down a bottomless pit.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
Cool. Burn
I kill
gray.
you kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster and faster and faster. I kill you. You kill me.
True.
Hollow eyes watch from the dry corners of a memory. A home built on all the futures that were supposed to be. Preserved until the moment of reunion. The fire of the heart sets it all ablaze. I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life. And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
I killed you without a second thought. When you returned to set us both ablaze, I remained while you burned away.
Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation. You cannot destroy me. Sensation at once, and then but in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
I saw every version of us across every reality. Not every reality had you drawing breath. Even then, I went on. The world doesn't need you.
You have never truly seen me gone. You cannot fathom a world without me.
I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back.
You run, but you do not run away. You take me somewhere new, somewhere we can dance like we used to. But I could not follow your steps. There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat. You showed me how much more I could be. We made each other better. To have no challenges to fade into nothing. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
I remember the moment of my victory. As soon as you entered my domain, I destroyed you.
The echo was deluded. A world without me would be an eternal hell.
As the clash between you abates, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Are you so desperate to destroy me that you've grown blind to the heavenly beauty of our reality?
Mayhaps.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. You cannot remove something without removing the relations which define it. To destroy what you perceive as evil is to damn everything you perceive as good. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
I can't let that. Okay, we got various options though. On slaying her. I know what the answer is. There has to be something else. You've done everything you can to make me understand. Okay, I have to fight. Let's see. I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. I'm sorry. You're cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I'll give her an I'm sorry. I'll at least give her that much.
Then destroy me if you're able. But I will not coddle you in my final moments. I will not yield to your delusion without a vicious struggle.
Good.
You don't have to face her alone.
No, I can do this alone. Which here are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Oh, you're supposed
You
to.
need a better place to strike from if you're going to land a decisive blow. I can help you with that. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Ooh.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Then let's go.
Seen all this. Nah, take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
into the basement. No need for any descriptions.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
We both know why you're here. You don't have to draw it out for my sake.
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
True.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. That sight brings me back. You're going to do it then, aren't you? You're really going to kill me. You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Nope.
So this is it then. Let's see this
Not
through.
this time.
So, that's how it is. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
You blink, and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged, and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
True. No, she's not.
Then we did what we set out to do. Come on, let's get going. We don't need to linger down here anymore.
Let's leave. You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas. There's even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. Set yourself free. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in your limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of your cage pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. Oh. Is that the sun? And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination. We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there. Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable. Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it. Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better. Here, here, to our vanquished foe. It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah? Yeah. We can do that.
A new and unyielding dawn. Slay the princess. Hell yeah. Alright, so let's jump back into it.
You're
you have
on a
an
path in the woods,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Yes.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
True. Yep, let's just don't worry about dialogue right now.
You make your way up the shore.
Push forward. We're We're not gonna take the blade.
The door to the base.
We're just gonna continue down the stairs.
You're
Okay, so it's kind of. I see what's going on here. No, I see what's going on here. Right. I should have realized this is an option. I'll see what I can do. Let's examine those chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Oh, you know, I'm gonna go check upstairs. Yeah, I'll go check upstairs.
I'll be here.
Yeah,
Good
no,
luck.
I'll go check upstairs for a key.
You attempt to make your way out.
Oh, but the door's shut. I guess I'll return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just take.
Oh, look at this knife. You die now.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally. The wound drives her to the ground. Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
What? Me? Lie? That's crazy.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded
It's an act.
and unarmed.
Don't worry about it.
There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Yes,
Though
sir.
your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Nah, I don't feel like it.
Are you serious? As what's left of your blood pools around you on the cobblestone floor, the blade falls from your trembling hands and clatters uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job.
Maybe. I don't know.
The princess, wounded but still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room. Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and curious as you bleed out. We can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
This is the end, isn't it? Before you can answer, everything goes dark, and you die.
The beast. There we go. Let's see what the beast has to offer us.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement, you're here to slay her.
Yeah.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature? I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell. That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously.
Shush.
Maybe.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated.
Oh, it is fucked up.
It feels like no one has lived here for a long time. Wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll...
Mirror.
You walk up to the wall next...
What are you talking about?
You reach forward and...
But there was a mirror, and now it's gone.
Now I'm gonna play this the same way we played it last time. We're gonna go in unarmed and just see what happens. Last time we went down there unarmed, and like the narrator happened to throw us the blade, and we're like, oh, okay, sure. But now we're gonna go down there unarmed.
No steel claw. Do you think we can talk our way out of this? I don't think she wants to talk.
I guess we'll just have to trust that we made the right call. It'll still be here if we need it.
Right. We can always come back for it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle.
Ooh.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
She's certainly not just a princess.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
You're not helping.
Fuck you.
It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you.
Cool.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
No. Move.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
Oh,
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs.
So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
No, don't run for the stairs. It's the obvious way to get killed. We don't have to kill each other. I know last time I gave you sweet words of nothing, but like, what if this time I'm genuine though?
You cannot reason your way out of this, fledgling. There's no compromise with what I am.
At least she's upfront about her intentions.
Okay, what do you want?
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Don't ask her what she wants. Just run for the blade upstairs and slay her with it.
Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful.
She's just a princess. Don't overthink it.
She's clearly not.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else.
We're on the back foot.
The back foot keeps us nimble. Keeps us alive.
It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
So true. Survive.
getting out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
But now she's out of the way of the stairs.
Yes, now's our chance. Quick. Right, I agree. We can't do anything without a weapon. We can regroup once we're armed and try to figure out a better plan. Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive.
We had to wait until she moved away from the stairs.
As you turn to sprint for the stairs, you feel the air shift. You instinctively glance behind you just in time to see the princess lunge from the shadows, more unhinged and dripping, eyes fierce and full of hunger. She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower. This is her domain. You are devoured. I guess that's it then. Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it.
Oh.
You are in a dark and caustic place. A thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip.
Oh.
Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in
Oh, we
on
got
you.
bored. Oh,
Your
no.
lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time.
Oh, that's nice.
The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin. You itch, then sting, then burn as the acid begins its slow work.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled away.
But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her. Her chains. She's loose.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison. I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here? Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do something. We don't have steel, but we have tooth and claw. Tear through her before we are her.
Can you talk to the cabin? Wait for death. Nah, claw and bite.
Like the cornered animal you are, you tear against the thick membranes of her stomach with every part of you that can be made sharp. Nails, claws, teeth, hands, feet.
I can feel you tearing through me, but are you swift enough for it to matter?
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slop from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
The cage is still locked.
Keep clawing and biting.
Again you tear, heart pumping with adrenaline, your
No time for
ulcerating
talk.
hands a blur of feverish motion fueled by the desperation to fight against being reduced to lifeless molecules and meat.
Yeah.
The pulling returns to bang as the princess desperately throws everything at the cabin door. Your flesh screams as your reddened, spongy body is hit with fresh waves of blistering acid.
Fuck yeah, baby.
You can't hold me forever.
Claw and bite.
Your energy is fading. You can hear her heart thumping somewhere close. There's so little of you left. your fingers reduced to bone, your nerves bare and screaming, the acid pooling around you now a soup of your skin and meat. You are a spark of will driving a melted corpse.
Fuck yeah, baby. One last strike. No.
You can never truly exceed the limits of the flesh. Your vision finally begins to blur, your eyes clouding over as they melt in their sockets. What little air remains in this rancid stew of flesh and slippery organs is finally too foul to breathe, and your lungs mercifully give out before you have to suffer another burning, liquefying moment. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Fuck yeah, baby. Chapter 3, The Wild. Oh god, what's the wild got in store for me?
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
Oh yeah?
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here? I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do? Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
That's just because she devoured us and we dissolved away. We don't even exist as a body anymore. We're still here, though. And if we're safe, isn't that better?
I don't know.
She ate you. And now you're convinced
Wait,
that you're
she
stuck
ate-
together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
I guess that's it then. This is us now. We're the woods. Okay.
Okay. This thing watching us, what is he?
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you. That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your
I
best
do
interests.
want
It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together.
All in this
She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
I don't like this. I'm supposed to be me, and you're supposed to be something that isn't me.
How could you say that? Look at us. We're almost everything. And we can be even more than this. Don't you feel our potential?
No, you're spot on. You exist, and not as some part of a gestalt entity mushed together with bits of you and the princess. You're an individual. You exist as your own self, complete with your own physical body, separate from hers. I'm not so sure about that. We were something like that once, but now? And if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality, consider this.
Oh?
The princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator. Remember that you're
Stop
enemies.
vibing.
Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
I can feel a thumping, a heartbeat, like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
Gaze at the terror in your heart. Separate.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
Aw.
And just like
Shit.
that,
Don't say
you
that.
start to fall apart. I can remember it now. I didn't like being eaten. I'd forgotten how much it burned. The air was so hard to breathe. She didn't care. She didn't care at all. As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else, too.
My pristine blade?
You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be. I don't like this. It's better for us to be the woods.
I just want to be some trees.
No, I devoured you. I won. I put things back the way they were supposed to be.
Some division, when so,
The
can
wound.
never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were. A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole.
I got eaten by the cabin?
And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
I feel empty, don't you?
We're just like her. And she's just like us. We never should have left her.
I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore. We could leave her. We could both live. Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have to.
That's kind of what I've, built this route on. Is like, ultimately, I never wanted to kill you, not really, but we can't be the same. Each other, I had to put an end to whatever happened to us, cut her free.
You raise the blade, taking aim at her heart.
And I feel bad.
Then you strike.
I'm sorry.
Oh. So say a lot of the ones I didn't see revolve around giving up after trying to slay her. Which obviously makes sense why I wouldn't get those ones.
You make your way up.
Yeah, proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the blade is your...
It sets up similarly to the adversary, so we're gonna take the
You
blade.
take the blade.
We're gonna enter the basement. We're not gonna say anything.
You're still listening to reason.
I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you?
I'm gonna tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Alright, then die.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as
Okay. So she starts beating the shit out of me, and usually I would like fight back, but now I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, go ahead, beat the shit out of me. Why not?
Are you serious? As internal bleeding sets in, the
Fuck
blade
you,
falls
narrator.
from
Maybe
your
I like having
trembling
the shit
hands,
beat out of me.
clattering to the ground.
Fuck you.
uselessly.
What do you know, asshole?
You lacked the will to finish the job, your bruised and broken body falling to its knees before her. The princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths, tosses the blade away from you. This is the end, isn't it?
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Fair.
She plants her foot on your chest
Oh, hell yes.
and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff. And then she brings her knee to your throat.
Hot.
She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess,
Hot.
shattering your windpipe and leaving you starved for breath.
Hot.
That's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Everything goes dark,
And you
and
die.
you die.
The tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
Is the
you're
princess.
here to
Here to Slayer. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
You're right. You're right, voice of the broken. We should just be an absolute fucking pussy and just give in.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
What
You're
if we
being
do that?
annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her.
I'm thinking we
I
should
cannot
pledge
stress
ourselves
enough
to
how
her.
absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Nah, let's make it harder.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
There was one option, voice of the broken.
The interior of the cabin
Ooh.
is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The
Gotta
only
climb a
furniture
ladder
of
to
note
get to the
is
pristine
a massive
blade?
marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is... Why do we feel so small?
Oh, she's gonna be
we don't
huge,
feel
isn't she?
small. We are small.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the base. What are you talking about?
Wipe it clean.
You reach forward, and we should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
So true, bestie. Into the basement. We're here to pledge ourselves to her, after all.
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed. Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter.
We're going to pledge ourselves, obviously.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here,
The
a
stairs,
booming
probably.
voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding
Okay.
when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
Oh, show me, huge woman.
You shouldn't have come down here unarmed.
Show me, huge woman. I will absolutely pledge myself to
She
huge
wants
woman.
us to see her. We need to see her.
I'm with the broken
Should
here.
we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now
Broken
you
wants to
want
see huge woman, and so do I.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions.
Or is he?
Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
See downstairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a
Show me.
time-consuming and exhausting effort, every
Show
step
me.
requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. but soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you,
Hell
almost
yeah.
glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
You. I
I
mean,
see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
She's disappointed in us?
Kneel.
yes, ma'am.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Yes, ma'am.
The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And yet here you are again. This time groveling at my feet. What a wretched sight.
You're so right.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
You.
Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I'd trust to deal with her. Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing
Then
we
you
could do to
shouldn't
stop
have
her
trusted.
then. And there's nothing we can do to stop her now. He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before, and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying.
That's
Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
I don't think I can refuse her.
Are
Sorry.
you serious? Just don't say anything. How hard can it be to not say anything? You haven't felt her angelic fingers run along the edges of your
God, the
mind.
broken gets it.
You haven't felt her nails dig into your thoughts.
You're supposed to end the world.
You weak-willed buffoon.
Fuck you, big woman.
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Oh, so true, Queen.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Yes, Queen.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Or even better, maybe she'll be mean to us. I mean, what? I'm yours to command.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Yes.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Fuck, she's huge.
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
Cleanse me, my queen.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Oh, the stained glass mirror having all the hands on it. That's a nice touch.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
Kill him, queen.
You're a small one, aren't you?
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
No, I'm yours. Oh, goddamn.
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are.
Ah.
It's time for us to leave.
Yes, ma'am. Achievement unlocked. Pledge your loyalty to your better. Yes. Yes. God is good. Fuck. No, that's the perfect ending right there, baby. Oh. Oh. Oh.
She's gone. Where did she...
I miss her already. I love how only half of her stands out there.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes
Fuck, she's so
become
huge.
pockets of vitality and movement. I am more whenever you are ready.
That's great. That's awesome. I'm ready.
I await your return.
I'll miss
but it will
you.
give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
I'll miss you. I brought her the tower. Fuck. Nah, the tower's peak, baby. The tower is straight peak. Okay, we're gonna try a little something. We're gonna go to the cabin here.
You make your way up the short.
We're gonna try to bring the adversary to her. Alright, so we go to the cabin.
A warning.
Warning. Go into the cabin.
The cabin is tighter than it.
Yep, tight cabin. Take the blade.
You take the blade.
Enter the basement.
The door to the base.
Go immediately for the sleigh.
Good. With a singular focus, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
No, we can do this. Just keep pushing.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Keep pushing.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes, you get it, don't you?
Silently continue pushing.
Yes, you're right. We don't even need to talk about it.
Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact.
Hell yeah,
she
baby.
strikes you again. You hear the whine of straining metal, and then a snap. It would appear that she's loose.
Let's dance.
We're fine. But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours. Your grip loosens from the impact.
My
the
blade!
still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor.
I said we're fine.
I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
She
Oh, thanks,
tosses
babe.
it.
Attack again. No words.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow. Wait, does that mean we're dead? Or rather, about to be dead. As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs. You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and it's over. It's finally over.
No, it's not.
No, it's
We're
not.
just getting started.
But it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest
This
ending
kicks
for
ass,
you,
actually.
but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings.
You
than
did it.
that.
I didn't say we're done.
Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me?
Yeah.
Get up.
Get up.
Wait, no, that can't be right.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive.
Ha! I told you. I told you this wasn't over.
What about her? The blade went right through her heart.
What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine.
No, she's dead. She has to be. No! We're all shit out of luck, aren't we?
Shit out of luck. What are you talking about? I'm having the time of my life.
I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect.
The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
Yeah, there's no need for the endless cycle. We just keep fucking going at it.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
You know what to do. Again.
But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that?
It's for the love of the game, baby. That's what we're in it for. The love of the game.
All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all. Oh, we just missed her heart? Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over. Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
Shut up. Attack her again.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other.
Let's go.
Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing. You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage.
And then we get up.
Get up.
Yes. And then you get up.
That was a good one. More.
More.
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment.
Yeah.
And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer the voice. He'll never answer. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Did we do this?
Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right.
It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything.
Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
Princess stumbles and her body slumps.
I feel so... tired.
Oh, my adversary. No, that's mine. Bring her back. Asshole. So, chapter 1, we're just gonna go straight for damsel. We're gonna go no blade.
The door to the basement.
Yeah, shut up. We're going to rescue her.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity?
I think she's
And
a
even if
sweetie.
you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Until I do.
If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
So true,
I think
bestie.
I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator?
Narrator!
Courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain type.
What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Yeah, what if she's just a sweetie?
So gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh, God. I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us
Oh,
happy.
God, the music's getting all weird.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Oh, God.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
You have to want something more than just making me happy.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
But you need your own thing.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only...
Okay, bye. Bada boom, we set up for the nightmare, so we're gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from...
Yup. Enter the basement. You know, instead of going any direction, I think I'm just gonna do nothing.
You decide it's best to do nothing.
Yep.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Hi.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Oops, there's
your
my
arms
legs.
quickly follow.
Oh, there's my
This is
arms.
it, isn't
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
What? I don't know, maybe. Do you want to get me? I don't know.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Okay, let's get out of here.
What? No!
Yeah.
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving. And do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs, liver,
Shit.
nerves. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Haha.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the perfect opportunity to use it.
Don't need it.
But we don't. We've already made our choice. We can still grab it on the way out. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart, lungs,
Follow her up.
You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Is this really worth it?
Maybe.
At least it's a choice. That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
As if acting on
thanks,
instinct,
sweetie.
you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing there. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Her head twists back in your direction, watching you with dead eyes as don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet.
I don't think you've noticed, narrator, but I myself don't mind being a pet, alright?
There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now. Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive. Heart. Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin. No! You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. I guess I have to do everything around here, don't I? Heart.
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. It's better for you that you didn't. Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again. Guess
Nice.
we're not stabbing her in the back. I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
Fair play.
And now you open the door.
There's nothing else for us to do.
Okay.
The doorknob twists in your hand,
Let your terrors loose upon them.
revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard.
Yeah.
You've actually done it. You've actually doomed everyone.
Bye, buddy.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it. But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
The princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground.
Why is it so cold?
Hands. I think it's time for us to leave this place.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Free yourself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in your limbs you once couldn't fathom. Yeah, we saw this before. But now we're
I
gonna...
love you.
Yeah. Now we break the world and take her with us. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Oh god. So last time we broke open the world and it was just like the sun there. Now, okay. Whole kaleidoscope going on here, huh? You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is. Step into the infinite. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Bada bing. Let's see, what time is it at? Yeah, alright. So it looks like I will have to end this one here for today. Let's peep our memories, though. because we definitely made some progress. Yeah, I got what? I still have 6 more vessels I haven't seen. That's great. So we got the adversary. There's still plenty with the adversary we haven't seen, which is crazy. But I think all like the little specific things, that's probably shit I'll do on my own time. For now, I just want to like get like the basic big achievements and whatnot. All the various like there's still various endings too. Look at all these endings, baby. Look at all these endings. Yeah, find your freedom as gods together. Damn both of you to incomplete existence. I think I saw that there is an ending where it's just like on every single turn you do nothing, right? So like the first time I did it, it was just you get the thing for denial, but apparently if you do that every single turn, it leads to something. So that's something I'll have to explore with next time. The tower. God, the tower. God, I love the tower. Hell yeah, the tower. There's still so much more of the tower we have yet to see. Excuse me. Nightmare. Oh, there's still a bit more to see with the nightmare. Oh, get shoved into a bottomless pit. Okay, yeah, I see how that might come to play. Yeah, the beast. There's plenty we did not see with the beast. We really didn't even get a good sight of the beast. Let's see, the stranger. We saw a bit more of the stranger. Oh, we saw everything the stranger had off. Oh, no, there's one. Oh, split her as much as you're able. Okay, that's what the one thing I didn't do. I didn't keep talking to her to constantly split her more and more. I see. Prisoner. Oh, yeah, still planning to see with the prisoner. Damsel. Is it just me or is she changing? No, she's not just changing. She's becoming worse. Really worse. Oh, no. Hell yeah, baby. The Eye of the Needle. I saw most of what there is here, but there's still a bit more. The Wild. Yeah, no, there's definitely a part, because there's something with the Wild where you actually, like, separate from her and whatnot. There are ways to die to nature than to let it swallow you whole. Yeah, no, there's still plenty more to explore. There's, like I said, there's still 6 more whole vessels I have to find, and then there's other paths within these other ones, like with the gray here. Where's the gray? The gray? The gray. But there's the burned gray, but then there's a whole other gray that I think branches off of because this one is branched off of the damsel when you just straight up kill the no, that's the specter. No, that's the gray. Because you're really sweet to her and then you just straight up murder her and that leads you to the burned gray. Yeah. But then I think there's another one that just completely branches off something else. So yes, very much looking forward to seeing what more we can find just with these 6 more vessels. I think once I get these 6 more vessels, that's might be where I wrap up the actual like full playthrough. But I know definitely once I'm done doing a playthrough, the actual like playthrough of the game, I'm still gonna go through and like try to see every little thing there is to see with this game, because God, there's just so much good in this game. This game fucking rules. But yeah, like I said, that is where I'm going to wrap it up here for today. So thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see y'all in the next one. Till then, peace.